Sega. Believe it or not. Ah, shit. It's a yellow. Da da do da 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 dee da da. If I wanted to, like, do a power move, I would have actually learned what the lyrics of that fucking song were first. But no. We are playing... fuck you, Sonic the Hedgehog! That's right, motherfuckers! It doesn't matter anymore. You thought we were playing Super Monkey Ball? Nah, dude. It turns out this was a secret Sonic the Hedgehog game the whole time! And it changes the music and everything. I had to play through fucking the entire game to be able to fucking unlock Sonic. This game is so fucking hard. You think, oh, Super Monkey Ball, that's a game for babies. No. No, it isn't. This has a difficulty curve that ramps up to fucking a sheer scaled cliff. 90 fucking degree cliff. This first world is piss easy, but oh man, does it get fucking ridiculously hard. But it was worth it, because I unlocked Sonic, so now we can play Sonic! And but instead of bananas, it's rings! Yeah! Look at your boy. Look at your boy. His name is Sonic. Look at him go! He's the best boy. Yeah! This is officially a Sonic game. Way past cool, as you can see. This totally reused asset of the character model from Sonic Forces. And look, when he jumps, he do the little jumpy jumps. It's the best, and he's got a little blue ball. It's so good. I love it. It's Sonic. I'm so happy. I literally got this game entirely and specifically because Sonic is in it, and Sonic makes me happy. It's impossible for me not to have a smile on my face when there's a Sonic. There's very few things that just make me constantly in a happy state, and Sonic is one of them. Yes, gotta have a jump button because fuck the original, like, driving motivation of the design philosophy behind the original Monkey Ball game. Man, remember fucking the GameCube? Remember the fucking Nintendo GameCube? Crazy times back in the day. Back in the Nintendo GameCube days. Not days. Not days. Days. Gravity days, right? You know what I'm saying? I know you do. Anyway. Yeah, specifically and entirely purchased this game for the sake of being able to play as Sonic in it. It took me a long time to actually fucking unlock Sonic, because this game is fucking hard. And you gotta beat literally the whole fucking game in order to unlock them. But it was time well spent, and it's a choice I have made that I have no regrets about. I said with absolutely no confidence whatsoever. But it's fine, because I still remember having memories of playing Super Monkey Ball as a wee lad, as a tiny baby fox. Back in the day on the Nintendo GameCube. So it was still a good little nostalgia trip, as I chugged and struggled and toiled through playing the game specifically and for no other purpose than to unlock and play as Sonic. But not only did I want to unlock and play as Sonic, but it would also behoove me, I don't know if I'm using that word correctly, to take the time to talk about the game's Super Monkey Ball's original creator. Oh, I wonder, when the monkeys, like, go too fast... Oh, yeah! That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. When the monkeys start going too fast, they have a special animation where they're, like, getting stuck like the force is too much inside their ball and they're just like being flung against the side. I was wondering if that happens with Sonic, would he have a special animation where he's doing the spin dash? And he totally fucking did, my dude. Anyway, the original creator, innovator, Dynamite Man, the Cadillac of a man who originally conceived of Super Monkey Ball as an idea, was a man by the name of Toshihiro Nagoshi, or Toshihiro Nagoshi if you're not fucking white as bread. And the guy actually has a really fucking interesting, like, life story. And his life story is incredibly relevant. So I thought I would also take the time to talk about his aforementioned life story, as I double check to make sure that the recording software is still fucking working while I'm opening up a web browser at the same time, because I have a brand new computer, so I don't have to, like, have all of my apps aside from the recording software shut the fuck down. So, Nagoshi graduated from Tokyo Zoki University with a degree in movie production and joined Sega shortly thereafter. Because obviously, right? This is a boss. This is a boss! There we go. Working for the second arcade department, AM2, under Yu Suzuki. If you don't know that name, he is one of the minds behind... Am I thinking of the right guy? Oh shit, I'm like not paying attention at all. Shenmue, yeah. Yu Suzuki was the Shenmue guy. So, Toshihiro Nagoshi learned and studied under the tutelage of the Shenmue guy. His first title as a designer was Virtua Racing. Fucker! It was then when he found his niche at Sega due to his study of movies being useful at adjusting and implementing the right camera angles in 3D games. This is a major turning point for him at Sega. Yeah, I mean, motherfuckers didn't know how 3D worked back then. Gotta have someone who studied movies to come in and teach us how to do cameras. 3D cameras, otherwise we won't figure it out. Gotta have a movie boy. Before that point, he stated, "It didn't really take long for me to feel like I had come to the wrong place. But when I said I was lucky before, it's because during the time I began working, 2D was on its way out. And the industry was switching to 3D. According to Nagoshi, despite the fact the change to 3D had occurred, nobody had actually studied the techniques needed to work in a 3D space. He knew the basics and gave them advice. It was easier for him to apply..." Is it still a banana? Oh my fucking god. It is still a banana. We're still recording? Oh man, I'm super not confident now. It looks okay. Okay, we're fine. We're still recording. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. So yeah, the bosses still drop the big golden bananas. I guess Sonic's just helping out the monkeys. This isn't actually his story. He's just helping out. Subbing in. The Sega boys gotta stick together, right? Here's where the difficulty curve starts to ease higher. According to Nagoshi, despite the fact the change had 3D to occur, nobody had actually studied the techniques needed to work in a 3D space. He knew the basics and gave them advice. It was easier for him to apply his knowledge after the transition to 3D took place. In his own words, it made him feel like an actual lifesaver. Yeah, fuck! Yeah! We'll do a sentence per level here. Afterwards, he worked on Daytona USA, where he was made director. Daytona USA was the first game to use the Sega Model 2 arcade hardware, which produced very advanced graphics and was developed jointly with General Electric, which was located in the US. When Nagoshi paid them a visit, he happened to see a NASCAR race, which inspired Daytona USA initially. Speed bumps. Mad hops! Yeah. And... No. Shit. Sonic! Sonic is such a broken character, too, in terms of his stats, compared to the monkeys. In Japan, only F1 racing games were popular, though Nagoshi decided not to develop one. He cites this as his first instance to not follow a trend, something he still pursues. He also says that he stayed persistent in creating a more difficult kind of game, despite what other people said. So, we've got real, Hideki Kamiya energy coming from this guy. Sega's own Hideki Kamiya, basically, in terms of, fuck you, I'ma give every character in Bayonetta glasses. You tell me I can't have a main character with glasses, I'ma tell you to go fuck yourself. God damn it, Sonic!
Ready?
Oh, you know what I can do? Fuck all y'all bitches. Oh, this was a mistake. Well, I'm still gonna do it again. You can't stop me. You tried to stop me before and you failed. Whee! Saves a lot of time. Gotta love those speedrun tech, my boys, as they are referred to. The development of Daytona USA brought great responsibility for Nagoshi, as he was promoted into leadership positions relatively fast in comparison to everyone else. His next project, Scud Race, became once again a very technologically advanced game. However, due to expenses, it made less money than Daytona, though still made a profit. Afterwards, he mentioned he did not want to work on racing games anymore, thinking he graduated from the genre. This was during the heyday of Sega's arcade sensibilities. Something you can still see in a lot of games they make. I think it's always really interesting to think about, like, the origins of game development companies and game studios, because Nintendo, for example, originated as a card game company. And you can still kind of feel that to this day with fucking shit like Amiibo, right? You can see the card game developer sensibility at work in executive decisions such as Amiibo, etc. I missed a ring? No! Banana. Rotate. Faster, banana. Go. Yes, we've reached maximum velocity. Next, he worked on Spike Out, a cooperative beat-em-up game. Look at that. Nagoshi made a fucking beat-em-up game. I should look that up. I've never actually heard of that. Makes sense. Ooh, shit. Yeah, can't stop the Sonic. Spike Out, a cooperative beat-em-up game with up to 4 players. It was well received by players, though arcade operators complained that it bring in much money due to the players not needing many credits if they worked together. How about that? I've never heard of this. Spike Out. Huh. Gonna look that up later. Shenmue was the last game he worked on with AM2 and Yu Suzuki. He first was a supervisor on the project, but was dissatisfied with how the game went, and asked for his own development division, which later became Amusement Vision. Division? Coincidence? I love how he's just the power move of just like, can I just have my own team? I don't want to make other people shit. Can I just have my own team? Sounds good. Sounds good, Nagoshi. Man, Sonic is so fucking broken. I cannot believe how well he controls compared to the monkeys. However, he was called in by the CEO at the time to get the game finished, and as a result, he had to serve as a producer and director on the final months of development. Presumably, they're still referring to Shenmue. He recognized that as one of the turning points in his career. The CEO knew that Nagoshi was the only person that Suzuki trusted. Nagoshi said that there is no developer he learned more from than Suzuki. The Wikipedia article actually says that he learnt more from, which is a fucking typo. Who the fuck is in charge at Wikipedia? You allowed this typo on the article for Nagoshi? Gotta get them rings. Coins! Man, it's like impossible to describe. I should do a run of a stage with one of the monkeys just to show. It is outrageous how much better Sonic controls than any of the monkeys do. This is like night and day a difference. The hell that I had to go through to unlock you, Sonic. It was all worth it in the end. Might as well do like a full playthrough again just with Sonic. Nagoshi became interested in console development as a result of Sega leaving the hardware business. Specifically, he was interested in developing for a Nintendo, and acquired information about the GameCube at an early stage. This reminds me of that story of Sonic development, where after Sega dropped out of the hardware race, they were like, well, shit, what are we gonna do with Sonic now? And they, talked to Nintendo and were like, hey, is it okay if we make Sonic games for the GameCube? And Nintendo was like, fuck yes, absolutely, please do that. We 100% would love a fucking Sonic game on the GameCube. And so they released Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Because it's like Nintendo being like our direct competitor for the last however many years wants to make games for us. Fuck yes, we would be absolutely idiotic to turn down that offer. We've been literally competing against them all this time. Absolutely. The CEO of Sega at the time complained that games were becoming too expensive to make, and Nagoshi told him that they couldn't do it any cheaper. As a type of protest, he developed a very simple and inexpensive game that just needed a lever and no buttons, just to prove it was possible. That game was Super Monkey Ball, which initially launched as just Monkey Ball in the arcades. It didn't sell well in Japan, but it was a hit overseas. Again, power move. Games are too expensive. And it's like, maybe you should just not be an idiot. I'm gonna make a game that you literally don't even need buttons to fucking play, idiot. Guess what? It was Super Monkey Ball. That's the game we're playing right now, with Sonic in it. Are you intimidated by my Sonic? By the shape of my Sonic? Oh, fuck, what the hell? Yeah, because if you actually pay attention to how the controls in Super Monkey Ball work, you would notice, particularly in that original GameCube game, when you tilt the stick, it doesn't actually control the monkey. It doesn't actually control the character you're ostensibly playing as. You're not pressing the stick and the monkey starts walking in that direction or moving the ball in that direction. That's not what's happening. Look at Sonic. The stage is what's moving. You press the button, you tilt the you press the son of a cockadoodle fucker. You tilt the stick and it causes the stage to tilt in the direction you tilted the stick. You're not moving the ball, you are tilting the stage and causing the ball to like start rolling in the direction that you tilted the stage. That was like a mind-blowing moment when I first realized that playing it on the GameCube back in the day. Like, oh, we're tilting the stage. That's like a complete game changer in terms of how you interpret your interaction with the game and how you progress through the levels as you're playing. So let's try and get him to fire off another one before we jump on this one. Damn it. Damn it. Ah! That was too big for my britches. That was too big for my britches, you see. Sonic doesn't even wear britches. I need to learn from his example. I like how it's specifically classic Sonic, by the way. It's very specifically classic Sonic from Sonic Forces. Just because, I mean, hey, he's the one who fits in with the monkeys. It makes sense to me. With I. I'm like actually trying to concentrate now. You literally just flew right into that one. Fuck. The CEO was impressed, assuming that Nagoshi had the Western market in mind, which Nagoshi didn't at all. CEO was like, wow, you made a game specifically targeting the overseas market, and you succeeded. Good job. If I was Nagoshi, I would have been like, yeah, totally. No, you fucker. As a game developer, Nagoshi wanted to know how Nintendo worked, and wanted to be a subcontractor for them. After some thought in regards to which Nintendo franchise he wanted to work on, Nagoshi ended up developing an entry for the F-Zero franchise, which was F-Zero GX. AKA the best F-Zero game. And also, funnily enough, another racing game. Isn't that kind of funny? While Nagoshi could not convince Nintendo on several things, Nintendo was considerably impressed by the final product. And demanded the source code of the game, as the game achieved a much higher quality than anticipated. The game also sold really well, which gave the team confidence in being a third-party developer. When asked about the differences in how Nintendo and Sega developed games, he would sum it up with Sega being more flashy and having a more lighthearted attitude when it comes to new ideas. Nagoshi says that if he started working at Nintendo instead of Sega, he would have already quit the games industry. Fucking mic drop. Jesus Christ.
Ready? Go!
Ice levels, motherfucker. I mean, hey, this is just snowcap, just snowcap zone for Sonic. You know what I'm saying? During the period of the PlayStation 2, the Japanese game development industry has started to lose relevance on a worldwide basis, as they could not compete with the big budgets of Rockstar, EA, and Activision. This is something Nagoshi had anticipated, so he did not try to compete, and decided to double down on the Japanese market instead.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, spin dash! Spin dash! Gotta go fast! Ooh, don't go over the edge. Man, the control that Sonic has compared to the monkeys is outrageous. I would already be going over the side with the monkeys. It's so fucking crazy. There we go. With the game Ryuga Gotoku, which was then localized as Yakuza in Western markets. The only market left was the Japanese adult male. The game had a difficult development cycle, which is a fucking understatement, as the first pitch was rejected by the higher-ups due to expecting something different out of Nagoshi. At the time, Sega and Sammy merged to form Sega Sammy Holdings. The new CEO of Sega Sammy, Hajime Satomi, saw footage of Yakuza that was forcibly sneaked in a preview of an upcoming Sega games, despite that it wasn't officially a project yet. Satomi took interest in it, although the Sega executives were unhappy about this move. Through perseverance, however, Nagoshi managed to get the project started. It was his most personal project, as the people in the game are often named after the people that Nagoshi knew personally. The main character, Kiryu Kazuma, is named after someone very dear to him. The stories are also based on his real-life experiences in dating, partying, and overall just having fun.
Ready? Go!
The music in this game is so good, by the way. Not out of place for Sonic music, don't you think? Or Knights. Oh man, did you see that trailer for the new, what's his name? The guy who does Sonic. The guy who did Sonic. What's his name? Creator of Sonic. Yuji Naka. Did you see the trailer for that new Yuji Naka game at the Microsoft conference? I think it's called Balan or something like that. Talk about a game that, like, had my interest and then immediately lost it. Like, almost immediately. I was like, oh my god, this game looks like Knights. The main character, he looks like Knights. He's got a cool design, and he's got, like, a cool, like, white tuxedo with, like, a top hat. Oh my goodness. Oh, he looks so cool. I can't wait to play as his character. And then the gameplay started, and it was you playing as some shitty child running around in a generic-looking as fuck 3D platformer that looked like fucking Lucky's Tale. Super Lucky's Tale. And I was like, why would you do this? Why would you make a main character that looks like Knights and a world that looks like Knights and not have it be Knights? Why would you have me play... Why can't I play as Balan? Why can't I play as the cool tuxedo boy? Why do I gotta play as this child? Fuck you. The absolute quickest a game fucking gained and lost my interest in record time. Look that up. It's called Balan, I think. Game Balan. Yeah, Balan Wonderworld. B-A-L-A-N Wonderworld. Look up that trailer and see how a game that like flipped the switch from like making my dick rock hard to flipping it back to flaccid as yogurt within fucking nanoseconds. I've never seen a turnaround that fast. It was ridiculous. I was like, I was like, fucking, what? Yuji? Why would you do this, my dude? I cannot believe how quickly that game lost my fucking interest. After having my interest, no less. Whoop. Whoop. Shit. Ooh, can I make it? Yeah, boy! So under the management section of his Wikipedia article, in what has been called a brief moment of remarkable creativity in 2000, Sega restructured its arcade and console development teams into 9 semi-autonomous studios headed by the company's top designers. Nagoshi became president of the studio Amusement Vision, and he was not sure how to approach his new role at first. At first, he thought... I can't look back and forth like that. I mean, look at this game. This game demands full attention, my dude. Damn. He thought that consistently making profit would be for the best. His approach worked as he was promoted to officer alongside Yuji Naka and some other guy, whose name I can't pronounce. He also ran profitable studios in the form of Naka's Sonic team and the other guy's Hitmaker. After a reorganization, the non-sports staff of Smilebit moved to Amusement Vision, thereby falling under Nagoshi's responsibility.
Ready? Go!
Ah, fuck no! No! Nah! Amusement Vision and Smilebit had different cultures and strengths, so Nagoshi thought it would be best for the staff morale to start from scratch and develop a new IP in the form of Yakuza. While developing the Yakuza franchise, Nagoshi learned the difference between nurturing one IP and making many different types of genres during his time at Sega AM2 and Amusement Vision. Fucker! Shit! He thought it was very valuable to see both sides.
Ready? Go!
Gotta focus. This stage is difficult. Shit. Back! No! Okay. Oh, there we go. The worst is behind us. In February 2012, it was announced that Nagoshi would be promoted to the role of Chief Direct Creative Officer at Sega of Japan, as well as being appointed to the company's board of directors. He took up these positions in April 1st, 2020, and in October 2013, once Sega Sammy purchased the bankrupt Index Corporation under the Shell Corporation, Sega Dream Corporation. This sounds like a fucking, pyramid scheme. Nagoshi was appointed as a member of the board of directors for the reformed Atlas.
Ready?
Atlas!
Go!
The Shin Megami Tensei guys, not the Persona guys. The Shin Megami Tensei guys. As CCO, Nagoshi keeps being close to the games that his studios at Sega develops and stays up to date on the newest systems and technologies. Although that is getting harder for him as he gets older. For the scripts of the Yakuza games, he still stays very involved, writing and adjusting whenever he feels like it. Sonic goes fast. Nagoshi grew up in Shimanosuke, Yamaguchi, in a small port town. His upbringing was rather cold, as he was closest to his grandmother than anyone else. His father was known to be in trouble with a lot of debt, therefore the other kids distanced themselves from Nagoshi. It was in his interest to leave his hometown for Tokyo and work to get into Tokyo University. The interest for video games and a career in video game development was sparked when his girlfriend at the time gave him a Famicom with a copy of Super Mario Brothers. What, you didn't play the NES version of Super Smash Brothers? Shit. Oh, wow. When he continuously worked his way up at Sega and started earning his own money, he decided to go back to his hometown and repay all of his father's debt. Oh, you absolute fucker. You absolute fucking outie belly button bastard. Stop moving. No, don't tilt me with your fucking hands. No, good sir. I am a hedgehog, sir. Sir, I am a hedgy boy. You didn't know that, but I was a hedgy boy at the time. In a tragic event, a big fire. A big fire burned down the house he grew up in, claiming the life of his grandmother. His parents were unscathed, though his mother suffered from huge mental issues due to the shock and could not recognize her family anymore. In midst of all this, Nagoshi bonded with his father more than ever. This particular event gave Nagoshi inspiration for the storytelling in Yakuza. So that's the story of Toshihiro Nagoshi, the creator of Monkey Ball and of the game franchise that we are going to be diving into next time. The Yakuza series. We're gonna be doing it. We're doing it. You can't stop me, even though it's probably a good idea to stop me. You thought it was time? It's always time for Sonic. Look at his stats. Look at that. Like, look at that compared to the main character that is II. Let's do the first stage of World 4, and you will see the difference between II and fucking Sonic. It's actually obscene.
Ready? Go!
First of all, look how slow that start is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and... that didn't take long.
Ready? Go!
No. Egyptian music. Egyptian inspired. Why is there like such a specific sound of like a type of music that is associated with Egypt and the desert? You ever notice that? Like there's like such a common like unanimous understanding of what like Egyptian quote-unquote music sounds like. And now compare that exact same stage. Thanks, cat. Compare that exact same stage now with Sonic.
Ready? Go!
Immediate startup. Boom. I know that probably wasn't the best stage to use as an example, but still. Sonic is OP in all things, in all life aspects. Sonic is superior. Superior to you. No, I don't want to play as these fuckers. Mimi, Yan. Fuck all y'all. Sonic only. Sonic only! Damn you. If I can't play as Sonic, then I ain't playing. That's all that there is to it. Sonic the Hedgie. Anyway. Yep, so time to make this mistake. Actually, I'm getting really sick of this theme. Time to set up a more appropriate PS4 theme. Yeah. I actually find themes like this to be incredibly lazy. Because, like, they don't change the UI at all. And it's just the static. It's just like one image in the background like that. But, there you go. Yeah. So, it's on. The Yakuza. The Yakuza. Tell me in the comments section how fucking stupid this is gonna be.